Have you ever felt like you've lost a part of yourself? A deep, divine part of you that's always been there, but you haven't fully recognized it? Have you ever found yourself caught up in the hustle of life, feeling disconnected from something greater within you, something that gives you purpose and meaning? It's as if there's a part of you that's been hidden, waiting to be rediscovered, but you're not sure where to start or how to reconnect. This feeling is more common than you might think. Many of us experience a sense of disconnection, as if we've wandered far away from the truth of who we really are. We get lost in the noise of daily life, distracted by external pressures, roles, and responsibilities, and forget the core essence of our being, the spiritual power and divine energy that reside within us. But deep down, there's always that longing to return to a place of peace, clarity, and alignment with our true self. Today, we're going to talk about the journey of returning to your true divine essence. This is a journey of rediscovery, one that takes you back to the core of who you really are. A place of connection to your inner wisdom, your higher purpose, and your spiritual essence. It's about reconnecting with the part of you that has always been there, a divine part that transcends the challenges of life and shows you the way back to true inner peace. This is not just a philosophical concept or a distant idea. It's about experiencing, in a very real way, the process of returning to your authentic self. It's about reclaiming the power and grace that have always been yours, the divine energy that has been with you since the beginning. When you step into this journey, you'll no longer feel lost or aimless. You'll find clarity, purpose, and a renewed sense of direction. You'll begin to see the world through the eyes of your true essence, where you no longer feel like a victim of circumstance, but a powerful creator of your own life. We often get caught up in the whirlwind of life and forget our true purpose. We focus on external achievements, societal expectations, and material success, thinking that these things will bring us happiness or fulfillment. But despite all our efforts, we sometimes still feel empty, disconnected, and uncertain about who we are and why we're here. That's because, in the midst of all the busyness, we've forgotten the most important thing, our true, divine essence. Now is the time to change that. Now is the time when you're being called to step into your journey of self-awareness. This is the moment when you begin to reconnect with the divine essence within you. You may not know exactly where this path will take you, but deep inside, you feel a pull, a sense that something greater is guiding you back to yourself. This journey is about awakening to the truth of who you are, rediscovering your purpose, and living a life that's aligned with your highest potential. So, if you've ever felt like something's been missing, if you've ever wondered if there's more to life than what meets the eye, this journey is for you. Together, we will explore how to return to your true divine essence and begin living a life that's truly in alignment with your soul's deepest desires. When we talk about divine essence, we are not referring to a specific religious doctrine or belief system. Instead, we are speaking about the deep, intrinsic connection that lies within every human being, a connection to our true self and to a higher energy that transcends the physical world. This higher energy may be called by many names: faith, spirituality, the universe, or simply a greater existence that guides us. The divine essence is not limited to any single tradition or philosophy. It is the universal truth that exists in every human being, regardless of their background or belief. This divine essence is a universal power that connects us to the universe, to each other, and to the infinite potential that resides within us. It is the part of us that aligns with our true purpose, where we live in harmony with our higher self and understand the deeper meanings of our existence. Whether you connect to this energy through spirituality, religion, or your own personal sense of awareness, it's an undeniable force that shapes your being, your decisions, and your experiences. Often, we forget about this divine essence, getting caught up in the routines and challenges of everyday life. However, when we pause and reconnect, we rediscover a sense of peace and wholeness that was always available to us. Your divine essence is the source of your inner strength and the key to unlocking your fullest potential. At its core, divine essence is that part of you which is inseparable from the greater universal energy. It's the part of you that remains unshaken by the ups and downs of life, untouched by external circumstances. When we talk about divine essence, we are referring to the essence of who you really are at a soul level, your authentic self, the energy that you were born with and that remains constant throughout your life. This essence is the part of you that doesn't need external validation, success, or possessions to feel whole. It's the place where you experience peace, harmony, and wholeness without any need for change or improvement. You don't need to become someone else to experience this divine essence. You need only to reconnect with the truth of who you are and realize that this essence has always been with you, guiding you, loving you, and supporting you. Imagine, for a moment, what it would feel like to be completely at peace with who you are, to feel whole and perfect, even when everything around you might seem chaotic or uncertain. This is the experience of connecting with your divine essence. It's the part of you that transcends the outer world and brings you back to your core, to the place where you feel safe, loved, and fulfilled, no matter the circumstances. In many ways, divine essence is not something you need to find, it's something you need to remember. It's always been there. And when you tune in to this part of yourself, you find a sense of inner peace and clarity that helps you navigate the challenges of life with grace. One of the key components of discovering your divine essence is self-awareness, the ability to turn inward and truly understand who you are beneath all the labels, expectations, and external influences. As we live our lives, we often get disconnected from this essence due to societal pressures, family expectations, and personal insecurities. We start identifying with what we do, our jobs, our roles, our achievements, rather than who we are at our core. However, when we choose to become more self-aware, we begin to peel away these external layers and uncover the true divine essence within us. Self-awareness is the process of becoming conscious of your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, and your beliefs. It's about seeing yourself clearly, without judgment, and embracing all parts of yourself. When you are self-aware, you become more in tune with your intuition, your desires, and the inner wisdom that guides you. This heightened awareness allows you to recognize when you're living in alignment with your divine essence and when you've strayed off course. Self-awareness also involves recognizing your connection to something greater than yourself. It means acknowledging that you are part of the larger universe and that your actions, choices, and energy matter. When you are self-aware, you begin to feel a deeper sense of purpose and meaning, and you start to align your life with the values that reflect your divine essence. The relationship between divine essence and self-awareness is symbiotic. As you become more self-aware, you naturally reconnect with your divine essence. And as you reconnect with your divine essence, you deepen your self-awareness. They reinforce one another, creating a cycle of growth, healing, and personal transformation. The more you become aware of your true nature, the more you feel the peace and clarity that come from connecting to your divine essence. And as you feel this peace, you become more aware of your role in the world, your purpose, and your ability to create positive change. Now, let me ask you, can you feel this divine part within you? Have you ever had moments in your life where, despite the chaos and challenges around you, you felt an inner peace, as if everything was right, as if you were exactly where you were supposed to be? That is the experience of your divine essence at work, those moments of clarity, connection, and alignment with your true self. And I want to ask you, when you live authentically, do you experience a sense of peace in your soul? When you experience in your soul, what does it feel like when you live in alignment with your core values and beliefs? When you are true to yourself without fear or compromise? That peace is a sign that you are connecting with your divine essence, and it is available to you anytime you choose to align with it. I encourage you to take a moment today to reflect on the times when you've felt deeply connected to your true self, when you've experienced a sense of peace and alignment. These are the moments that show you that your divine essence is not a distant idea, It is part of who you are right now. The more you tap into this essence, the more you will experience this peace on a regular basis, guiding you through life's challenges and helping you step into your highest potential. The journey back to your divine essence begins with an awakening from within. It is a process of rediscovering and reconnecting with the truest part of yourself that has always existed, even if you may have lost sight of it for a while. This awakening is not an event that happens suddenly, but rather a gradual process, a deepening realization that you are more than the sum of your experiences and the roles you play in life. As you begin to reconnect with your divine essence, you start to shed the layers of conditioning, fears, and external pressures that have influenced you throughout your life. These layers, often created by society, family expectations, or past wounds, have made you forget your inner truth. The journey of returning to your divine essence is one of remembrance, where you start to uncover the truth of who you are beneath all of these external influences. Reconnecting with your divine essence is an inner awakening. It's about becoming aware of the divine presence within you, understanding that you are not a passive observer of life, but an active creator who can choose to live in alignment with your highest self. It's a return to the wholeness that you were born with, a realignment with your natural state of peace, love, and purpose. This process takes time, but every step you take towards reconnecting brings you closer to your true self. One of the first steps on this journey is a shift in perception. Often, we define ourselves by the experiences we've gone through, the hardships, the challenges, and even the labels that society has placed on us. You might feel defined by your past mistakes, your failures, or the roles others have imposed upon you. However, the truth is that you are not defined by your experiences or by society's perceptions of you. You are not the mistakes you've made, nor are you the labels others have given you. You are not defined by the events of your life, but by the essence within you that is constant, eternal, and unshakable. Realize that you are whole, even if you don't feel that way right now. You are perfect from within, whole and complete, just as you are. When you reconnect with your divine essence, you will start to see beyond the external circumstances and realize that your true identity is not rooted in anything outside of you. It is found within. Your divine essence is pure, untarnished by the world's judgments or your past mistakes. It is the essence of love, wisdom, and peace that resides in the very core of your being. By shifting your perception, you begin to let go of the false narratives you've carried about yourself and step into a more authentic and empowered version of you. This shift doesn't require you to change who you are, but rather to unearth the truth of who you've always been, your divine essence that was there all along, waiting for you to recognize it. To reconnect with your divine essence, you must take intentional steps to re-establish the connection to your true self. This requires a conscious effort to silence the noise of the outside world and listen to the voice within. In the rush of daily life, it's easy to lose touch with your inner self. But through practices like meditation, self-reflection, and spiritual rituals, you can begin to deepen your connection to your divine essence. One of the most powerful tools for reconnecting with your divine essence is meditation. Meditation allows you to quiet your mind, center your thoughts, and tune in to the energy within you. It creates space for you to listen to the wisdom of your heart and soul, free from the distractions of the external world. When you meditate, you create a direct connection to your divine essence, as it is through this stillness that you reconnect with your true self. The more you meditate, the more you begin to align with your inner truth. Re-evaluating your life goals is another key part of this journey. Many of us live according to goals that are influenced by others or shaped by societal expectations. But when you reconnect with your divine essence, you will begin to ask yourself questions like, what do I truly want? And what is the deeper purpose behind my actions? Re-evaluating your goals helps you move beyond surface-level ambitions and focus on the goals that align with your soul's purpose, the ones that bring you true fulfillment and peace. In addition to meditation and goal setting, rediscovering your faith, whether through religious practices, spirituality, or a personal connection to the universe, helps deepen your sense of purpose. Faith is the belief that there is something greater than you, something that guides and supports you on your journey. Reconnecting with your faith can reignite a sense of trust in the process of life and remind you that you are not alone in your journey back to your divine essence. Reconnecting with your divine essence doesn't happen overnight. It is a process that requires consistent, small actions every day. It's about taking simple, intentional steps that help you return to yourself and rediscover your spiritual core. These small actions may seem insignificant, but over time, they will create profound changes in your life. Start by making a commitment to yourself. Start your day with a few minutes of silent meditation. It doesn't have to be long or complicated. Simply sit quietly, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Allow yourself to be present in the moment and feel the connection to your divine essence. As you breathe, imagine that with each inhale, you are drawing in divine energy, and with each exhale, you are releasing tension and stress. This simple practice can help you feel grounded and centered as you begin your day. Another small action is to practice gratitude every day. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have. It helps you stay connected to the abundance in your life and brings you back to your divine essence. Each day, take a moment to reflect on what you are grateful for, whether it's the simple beauty of nature, the love of family and friends, or the ability to breathe and experience life. You can also set intentions that align with your divine essence. Before making decisions or taking actions, ask yourself, does this align with my true self? Does this choice reflect who I am at my core? This practice keeps you focused on your divine purpose and ensures that you are moving forward with intention. Small actions, when practiced consistently, lead to significant changes. By committing to these practices, you begin to shift your energy and align with your true essence. The more you commit to reconnecting with your divine self, the more you will experience the peace and fulfillment that come with living in alignment with your soul. It's important to understand that returning to your divine essence is not an easy journey. It requires patience, perseverance, and a willingness to confront the parts of yourself that you may have ignored or buried. This is a journey of healing, growth, and self-discovery. However, as you continue on this path, you will realize that your true self has always been here, waiting for you to notice it. It's not something you need to create or find, it's something you need to remember. Your divine essence is the core of who you are, and it is always within you, ready to guide you back to peace, purpose, and fulfillment. Through perseverance, dedication, and a commitment to self-awareness, you will reconnect with your divine essence, and in doing so, you will transform your life from the inside out. The journey back to your divine essence is a sacred process of awakening, reconnecting, and aligning with your true self. By shifting your perception, re-establishing your connection to your divine essence through practices like meditation, and taking small, intentional actions each day, you begin the process of rediscovering who you truly are. It's a journey of remembrance, and though it may not always be easy, it is the most profound and rewarding journey you can take. Remember, your divine essence has always been there, and now is the time to reclaim it and let it guide you to your highest potential. One of the greatest benefits of returning to your divine essence is the profound inner peace you experience. When you live in alignment with your true self, the divine energy that flows within you, you will discover a peace that doesn't rely on external circumstances. You no longer need to chase after fleeting moments of happiness or seek validation from the outside world. Instead, you find happiness in simply being yourself. We live in a world that constantly pulls our attention outward. Society tells us that happiness comes from achieving success, acquiring possessions, or meeting the expectations of others. But these external pursuits often lead to temporary satisfaction at best. True happiness, however, is not something external, it's something that comes from within. When you are connected to your divine essence, you are no longer reliant on the shifting tides of external validation. Whether your circumstances are favorable or challenging, You remain grounded in the knowledge that your worth and happiness are not determined by what happens around you. Instead, they come from the unshakable peace that exists at your core. This peace is rooted in the understanding that you are enough, just as you are, and that you are part of something far greater than yourself. This inner peace brings about a calm that helps you navigate through life's ups and downs with grace and ease. You no longer feel tossed around by the storms of life. Instead, you become the anchor. Your inner peace radiates outwards, affecting every aspect of your life, from your relationships to your work and personal goals. It gives you a sense of stability and a deep sense of joy that is sustainable, because it's based on something much deeper than fleeting moments of external pleasure. As you reconnect with your divine essence, you experience a deepening of self-confidence that is rooted in a clear understanding of who you truly are. Self-confidence that comes from living in alignment with your true self is vastly different from the kind of self-assurance that is based on external achievements or approval. The external world can be unpredictable, and placing your confidence in anything outside yourself can lead to a fragile sense of self-worth. However, when your confidence is anchored in your divine essence, it becomes unshakable. When you recognize the divine energy within you, you realize that you are not defined by what others think of you, your past failures, or your current circumstances. You begin to understand that your worth comes from simply being who you are. This realization frees you from the constant need to seek approval from others. You no longer feel the need to conform to societal standards or measure your success by the expectations placed on you. Instead, you are guided by an internal compass that is aligned with your highest truth. This new sense of self-confidence also brings clarity to your purpose. As you reconnect with your divine essence, you gain a deeper understanding of why you are here and what you are meant to contribute to the world. When you know who you are at your core, you are no longer confused by the distractions or noise of life. Your path becomes clearer, and you are empowered to follow it with confidence. With confidence comes the courage to make decisions that align with your values and purpose. No longer do you feel like you're just drifting along. Instead, every decision and action is driven by a sense of clarity and knowing. You begin to trust yourself and the wisdom that flows from within, which leads to greater alignment with your life's mission and greater success in fulfilling it. Returning to your divine essence also leads to a clear sense of purpose. This is perhaps one of the most profound benefits of this journey, realizing that you have a higher mission to fulfill. Your life is not just about surviving or getting by. It's about making a meaningful contribution to the world, rooted in the essence of who you are. When you connect with your divine essence, you begin to understand that you have a unique role to play in the larger tapestry of life. This role isn't about fame, money, or external recognition. It's about fulfilling the deeper purpose for which you were born, the purpose that aligns with your unique gifts, talents, and passions. When you tap into your divine essence, you start to see that every aspect of your life has been leading you to this moment of realization. Your purpose becomes the guiding force behind everything you do. When you understand your purpose, you no longer feel lost or directionless. Each decision, each action you take is in alignment with this deeper truth, bringing a sense of fulfillment that can never be replaced by external validation or material success. You also begin to see that every experience in your life, no matter how challenging, is part of your path toward fulfilling your higher purpose. Difficult moments and setbacks are no longer seen as random or unfair. They are part of your growth, helping you develop the resilience, wisdom, and strength you need to step into your purpose more fully. A clear sense of purpose doesn't just help you live a more meaningful life. It also empowers you. When you know your purpose, you approach life with a sense of determination and passion. You are driven by something much bigger than yourself, and that energy fuels everything you do. Another powerful benefit of reconnecting with your divine essence is the ability to face life's challenges with resilience and strength. Life is full of obstacles, whether they come in the form of personal struggles, career setbacks, or relationship issues. But when you are connected to your true essence, these challenges no longer seem insurmountable. Instead, they become opportunities for growth and transformation. Returning to your divine essence strengthens your inner resilience. You no longer feel like a victim of circumstances, but rather as someone who has the power to rise above any challenge. The key to this newfound resilience is the realization that your true self is not defined by external events. Your divine essence is a constant, unshakable source of strength that helps you rise, no matter what happens around you. You know that no matter how difficult life gets, you have the strength to handle it, because you are connected to a greater, infinite source of power. When you are in alignment with your divine essence, you also begin to shift your mindset. Instead of seeing challenges as something to fear or avoid, you begin to see them as opportunities to strengthen your inner muscles. Difficult situations become moments where you can test your strength, learn valuable lessons, and prove to yourself that you can overcome anything. The more you face and overcome challenges, the more you realize that you are capable of so much more than you ever thought possible. You also begin to understand that challenges are not a reflection of your failure or weakness. They are part of the journey toward greater self-realization. You grow stronger each time you face adversity, and your confidence in your ability to navigate life's ups and downs continues to expand. Instead of feeling exhausted by challenges, you feel empowered. The more you face them, the more you trust your ability to handle anything that comes your way. The benefits of returning to your divine essence are transformative. As you reconnect with your true self, you will find inner peace and happiness that are not dependent on external circumstances. You will experience an unshakable self-confidence rooted in the deep understanding of who you are, and you will gain a clear sense of purpose that drives you toward fulfilling your soul's mission. Most importantly, you will develop the resilience to face life's challenges with strength and grace, knowing that you are always supported by the divine essence within you. When you live in alignment with your divine essence, you begin to experience life in a completely new way, a way that is guided by purpose, strength, and peace. This is the life you were always meant to live, and it begins with reconnecting to the divine energy that has always been inside you. So, step into your divine essence and embrace the limitless potential that is waiting for you. The journey back to your divine essence is not something distant. Right now, you can begin to reconnect and recognize your true self. Your divine essence has never left you. It has always been within, waiting to be acknowledged. The peace, clarity, and purpose you seek are not out there somewhere. They are already within you, waiting for you to remember. You've always had access to your true self, and now is the time to embrace that part of you fully. Start today, reconnect with your divine essence. Take the first step, however small, towards remembering who you truly are. Listen to the voice within you, the voice of your soul. Rediscover the peace that resides in your heart, and begin living in a way that truly reflects your higher purpose. The path may not always be easy, but it is your path, and it will lead you to the life you are meant to live. The journey to your true self begins now. If you found value in this message, I encourage you to like and share this video with those who may need to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so we can continue this journey together, one step at a time. Let's spread the light and empower each other to reconnect with our true divine essence. You don't need to look far for what you need. Everything you seek is already within you. The wisdom, strength, and peace you desire are a part of your divine essence. Trust yourself, trust your journey, and let yourself lead the way back to the life you were always meant to live. A life that is fulfilling, full of meaning, and aligned with your truest self.